This video shows you how to use Cobra's batch reporting capability. Please note that during this video we're logged into Cobra as a system administrator. The Cobra batch report capability is here on the batch report menu. And basically the batch reports enable you to run a whole series of reports one after the other and output them to various file formats. So let's walk through creating a batch report and you'll see how it works. So we'll give it a, so if we've decided on monthly reporting package, we can, for our program, we can put it in a batch report and run it all at a single time. So each batch runs against a single project, but it can be a master project if you want to run against a master project. So the output formats, you can output to Excel formats, to PDF, you can output directly to a printer if you know what printer is going to be available. And then you can tell it where do you want those files to go, those reports to go. You can, if you like, have it output the reports to a folder that's got the period label in the name. So if our current reporting period for the project is April, it will create a folder for April and output the reports to that folder name. So that's the general information. Then we need to tell it which reports to add. So we'll add CPR format 1 and CPR format 2. And then maybe we want to run an earned value report. So typical things, we want to run something like an earned value report. We might want to run a separate one for each control account manager so we can distribute those to give each control account manager a separate file. So let's add that one, and then here we can apply a filter to these reports. So for the earned value report, we've got a filter set up already to select a particular CAM. So this will run an earned value report and apply this filter. Let's add another copy of that report and then apply a different filter on this next one for another CAM, Mr. Bost. So now we've got our reports included. You could use the access control dialer to set up to control who can run these batches or who can edit the batch reports. So now we've created this batch for our project. Let's go ahead and run it. See what it does for us. So now if you look on, I had it create that set of reports on my desktop. So because I told it I wanted a folder that contained the reporting period, so it's create a folder for April 09, the name of my project, and then these are my reports. So now I've got separate earned value report for each CAM, and it's nicely put the name of the CAM, name of the filter in the file name, so we can easily see which one's which. So, if that's your standard reporting package for each project, then you might want to copy that batch for different project. So now I've got my second project called Yazzie monthly reports. Then I can tell it the project is Yazzie. Then I'll leave all this the same. And then my reports, I can apply, select filters for different CAMs if I've got CAM filters for the CAMs on this project set up. So, and then you can run all those batches all at the same time. So that will run a whole series of batches for different projects, one after the other. So in summary, the Cobra batch report capability allows you to create a list of reports that can all be run together. The batch can be initiated either by a user inside Cobra or from a server process via the Cobra API. You can choose from several different formats that the reports are to be created in, and then you can choose the folder where those reports are to be output to. So using this facility, if you've arrived at a standard reporting package for your project or maybe for multiple projects, then you can set up that list of reports and run all those reports at, from from the Cobra user interface or from a server-side process that's running at a scheduled time. And that server process could probably place those reports in a SharePoint folder, SharePoint website, or somewhere where users can access those reports.